a perfect time to talk about nutrition and immunity because we're all very concerned right now with what's going on with the COVID virus. And so there is a lot of discussion around immunity, and we're going to be sending out more and more information over the next few days. But let's just talk really quickly about why diet becomes so important when we talk about your immune system. I already talked about the fact that when you are stressed in certain ways, that your oxidant stress level can go up. And this can happen, as I said, just from everyday metabolism. It can happen when you're exposed to things like air pollution or smoking, but just even physical stress can also cause oxidative stress in the body. And that in turn can affect your body's ability to fight off infection. And so having those antioxidants available from the fruits, from the vegetables, from some of the products that we have that might have some of these natural antioxidants like vitamin C and vitamin E, these things are very, very important. You also need protein to support the health of your immune system because the soldiers in your immune system, if you will, are antibodies that are made by your white blood cells. Those antibodies are made of protein. So if you don't consume enough protein, it's difficult for your body to make those antibodies. If it doesn't have enough protein available, it has to find it somewhere. It might break down muscle protein to get the amino acids it needs to make those antibodies. So it's really important that you get enough protein in order to do that. The fiber that you eat, when I talked before about our wonderful fiber product, and I said one of the fibers is soluble fiber, the one that dissolves in water. That supports the growth of what we call the good bacteria in your digestive tract. You have a lot of bacteria in your digestive system, and you may have heard we talk a lot about the health of what we call the microbiome, the collection of bacteria that you have in your digestive system. Keeping your digestive system healthy by keeping the bacteria healthy is really important because when you have a lot of the good, friendly bacteria, they crowd out the bad ones that can make you sick. So fiber becomes very important. The antioxidants, vitamins A and C and E, again, are really important. And these nutrients are also important to support the health of your skin. Your skin is your first line of defense. Why are we telling everyone these days with COVID constantly to wash your hands? Because if you touch something, you get the virus on your skin, you don't want that to get into your system. And so it's so important to wash your hands, keep your skin healthy. Your skin is your first line of defense. So it's really, really important to keep yourself healthy. And as I mentioned before, you need fat to absorb certain vitamins and even some of the phytonutrients. I told you there were fat-soluble vitamins. Some of the phytonutrients that you eat, something called beta-carotene, it's what makes carrots orange. It's fat-soluble. So you can't really take that up. Your body can't take it up very well unless there's a little bit of fat. So if you put carrots in your salad, be sure you put a little oil in your salad or a little avocado or some nuts to help you absorb that beta carotene. These actions can go a long, long way to helping to keep your immune system more healthy. We have some products that can also help with this as well. So the Cell Activo that you have has antioxidants in it. It has vitamins and minerals. It has the B vitamins to help support your metabolism, your energy metabolism. And again, that's going to help your body to get what it needs out of the foods that you're consuming. So this is a wonderful product, again, to support immunity. Garlic can also help to support immunity. And your garlic product has vitamin C, again, has the antioxidant in it. So all of these things are so important taken collectively in keeping your health and keeping your wellness. So when you look at the array of products that we have, we're giving you what you need, your proteins, your carbohydrates from your shake mixes in the morning, your protein bars and your Formula Ones, and then having your multivitamins that can help to give you your vitamins and your minerals. We've really got a complex group of products that can help support. And as wonderful as they are, they're going to work better when they're consumed with a very healthy, well-balanced, nutrient-dense diet. I can't impress upon you enough. We know our products are wonderful, but I wouldn't want people to think that just taking our products alone is going to confer excellent health, because what people do the rest of the day really matters. What they eat, the meals that they consume, how much activity they get is really, really important. And one of the reasons that I think our products are such a good solution for so many people is, think back to what we talked about at the beginning, is that people are eating a lot of meals out because it's inexpensive and it's convenient and it's filling their bellies for very little money. But at the same time, if you look at what people are consuming for their meals, and those examples I showed you, look at the calorie content they're getting, look at the amount of fat, the amount of sugar that they're getting, these very, very calorie dense meals. So if occasionally during the day, they can replace that with a shake, for example, or if instead of having a fatty, salty, bunch of chips or something for a snack, if they can have a protein bar, it can help them meet their protein needs. It's 150 calories or less. It's giving them some vitamins and minerals. So anytime that they're able to replace some of those calorie-dense foods with one of these nutrient-dense products, they're slowly making their way towards a much healthier diet. And so it's not a question of either or, it's the combination of the two. That's where the magic really happens, is staying active, getting sleep, staying hydrated, eating well, consuming our products, watching portion size, which is something we didn't talk about. But, particularly when people eat out, I'm sure it's the same in Malaysia as it is in the US. You go out to a restaurant, portions are enormous because people want value. But, we eat too much. We eat what we're served, whether it's a lot or a little. And so teaching ourselves to eat smaller portions of those calorie-dense foods that we all love, and then, spending a little bit more time consuming the nutrient-dense, the fruits, the vegetables, that's going to go a long way. And one of the things I've often said that I love so much about our shakes, aside from the fact that they taste so good, is that when you make them properly, as I said, if you make them with milk, as you should, or if you make them with water, you should absolutely put your formula 3 in there to make sure that you get enough protein. But I also think of them as just a wonderful way to get a serving of fruit or vegetable in. So I do encourage everyone, when they make their shake, is, put a handful of berries in there, or put some mango in there, or put a banana in there, throw some spinach in there. Spinach is great with a little bit of fruit, and then you can get fruit and vegetable. Put some carrots in there. It's sweet. I put pumpkin in my shakes and butternut squash, all kinds of things. So that's the fun thing about the shakes, is I never get bored. I've been drinking shakes since 2003 when I got introduced to this company, and I'm never tired of them because I make them differently every day, and you can change them up. And remember, you can put those other things in. You can throw some tea in there. You can throw some aloe. You can throw a scoop of CR7 sometimes. There's so many things that you can do. So if people are getting bored, it's because they haven't been taught how to make a shake, or all the different ways that you can do it. So we also have, of course, the vitamins and minerals, as I mentioned, from our Cell Activo, our garlic, our calcium, our fortified products, and of course our multivitamin. So the bottom line is that our philosophy really encompasses everything we talked about today. The proteins, getting enough, getting the right carbohydrates from the fruits, the vegetables, the beans, the whole grains, and so forth, which is going to give you the fiber. Getting the right fats, getting fats from things like seafood or nuts or avocado or the right types of vegetable oils, but not eating too much, but really focusing on those omega-3s, and less of those saturated fats that come from fatty meats and fried foods and cheeses and butter and that kind of stuff. And then making sure that you're getting enough rest and you're exercising and you're also staying hydrated. All of these things are critically important for balanced nutrition. So, the last thing I wanted to just say is that I love this slide. I hadn't seen this one before, but this is our shake Tea Aloe. And it's such a great slide because it just shows us everything that we want. We want to get energy by starting with our tea. We want to get our vitamins, our minerals, our protein by having our shakes in the morning, and then keep ourselves hydrated by having aloe. And it's just, it's just such a perfect way, as it says, to take on the day, which I really love.